Let's bring in the third member of our team, Mackenzie Hamilton, with the big story heading into today's game.
That's right, Chris. The big story is a big loss for Arizona. The Wildcats will be without their leading scorer in Michaela Purdue this afternoon. All right, Gronk, I got to start with the most important question of today. Did you and Chris decide on an official bet for this game?
Yes, we did. Whoever loses this game has to pound 15 waters. And when you drink that many waters that fast, you get really bloated right away, and it's really painful.
You were the spark plug of energy tonight. It was palpable, it was contagious, and it's a career night for you with 17 points, 6 blocks. What was clicking for you tonight?
I wasn't even counting, but it's all God.
Arizona Triathlon repeated as national champs in just their third year as a program this fall, and they were led by senior Kelly Wetland. Wetland went undefeated for the entire season. She crossed the finish line first in every single triathlon that she competed in, including that national championship. She brought over Sydney Bedeck, and if you've been watching Arizona volleyball this season, you know she's an energy bunny on this sideline, and she held her close to her this past huddle and said, hey, interject some energy and confidence into them right now. Has the nickname Zeus stuck beyond these walls?
It's hard for them to pronounce those Zeus in Italy and Japan,
Micah, congratulations. You went on an absolute heater this afternoon, 5 for 10 from the arc, 23 points. What's contributing to your hot hand right now?
I got it on my wrist, Jesus Christ.
We're able to have a little bit of cushion for when they go on their run, so, that kind of helped us.
One of those runs, they went on a 16-5 run, Utah State in the second half. Your communication seemed to uptick on the court and in some huddles. What were you telling the guys at that time?
It's a long game.
We've been talking about this storm all week, so it should come to no surprise that Arizona football is ready and prepared if this becomes a rain game. I talked with the offensive coaching staff, and they told me that they've been incorporating wet ball drills into their practice all week long.
It seems like all night we were saying Cam Kitchen from the corner, 4 for 6 from the arc. How clutch was she?
Clutch, that is Cam, y'all. This ain't nothing new. This is the Cam that we know, so I'm glad she had a chance to show off who she really is, y'all. Cam is a bucket.
Cincinnati scores a touchdown, fourth quarter. I look over and you've got the whole offense around you in a huddle. What were you telling them?
This is what we were built for. This is what we talked about. This is what we practiced for, and this is something that Coach Deggy's been preaching.
Well, as you guys could expect, the atmosphere here in McHale this afternoon is thick with emotion. For Wildcat head coach Becky Burke and Sun Devil associate head coach Stephanie Norman, the emotion of reconnecting this afternoon was a heartfelt one. Norman recruited Burke to play for her at Louisville back in 2008. Burke telling me that Norman was her point person in the recruitment process, but then went on to be her point person those 4 years for her playing for the Cardinal. Yeah, that's correct, Cindy. She came over to the bench, walked around after receiving some medical attention from their athletic training staff, was struggling a little bit, looked to be in pain, so she went to the locker room. She now remains in the hallway. She's getting her knee wrapped by their athletic trainer as of right now. She has been for several minutes, but I was told that she will try to return to this game. A big week for you. Let's start off with Monday, getting drafted by Major League Volleyball. Congratulations. Could you walk us through the emotions of that day?
Oh my gosh, it was so nerve-wracking. I can't even lie. I didn't know what to expect, but it was so fun to watch. Watching all the girls who I've grown up with in club, playing against them, watching them get drafted, it was so amazing seeing their names get called. So I think it was such emotions I think we all felt. We were all excited, happy, nervous at the same time, but I think it was a great day, honestly.
And then Friday, it's going to be another emotional day for you, your final game here in McHale. Could you talk about just not only what this place means to you, but this program?
This has definitely been my second home.